What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to A Certain Point of View on the final week of the Schmoedown season. It is finally here. It's been one incredible 2021 in Schmoedown, and we are here for the final three matches of the regular season before we head to Spectacular here in just a few weeks. And we are going to be doing reactions every single day this week, starting with this one. And it is a big one. We have William Bibbiani and Griffy Newms squaring off in the semifinals in the singles tournament. As you can see, Brian and Molly are with me today, but also joining us for the very first time here on a reaction is Mr. Ben Goddard, the Bandit. What's up, man?
Hey, I'm changing my screen color because me and Molly were both purple for a second. So.
Get out of here with your purple lights.
The green looks super cool in the background, I will say. It looks pretty good.
Yeah. Like, it's crazy. It's so funny. There was like a TikTok that was like, I wonder what college was like before LED. And the guy was like standing in the courtyard, just filming the windows, and every single, like, at least 85% of the windows had like LED lights on their board. I was like, man, I wish I had LEDs in college. That would have made things so much easier.
Fair.
Would
it have made things easier?
That's true.
Like, we wouldn't have had to leave the TV on for, that ambient light.
Oh,
yeah. You know what I mean. Yeah. Like, it would have made things better. And like, then you'd be like, welcome to my man cave.
Yeah.
Got my Boondock Saints poster right there.
Oh my god.
It's like that's my favorite line from The Office. It's like, my name's Luke. I love cinema. My favorite movies are Citizen Kane and the Boondock Saints.
Outside of all the SEN stuff you're doing, man, how's everything going on your end? We haven't seen you in a little bit.
It's been a while. Like, I feel like I was on like one of your guys' first episodes.
Actually, you were on our first ever live episode.
That's right. I remember that, and that was a lot of fun. But yeah, just streaming a lot. SEN's keeping me busy, and the whole SEN stuff, with backstage kind of going on hiatus, like not sure what's going to happen with SEN. So I'm just kind of enjoying it right now and just enjoying it's crazy that next week is Thanksgiving. Like, and it's crazy that this is the last official week of the Schmoedown outside of Spectacular. Like, time flies, man. Time flies.
I just realized that next week is Thanksgiving like 2 days ago. It came up on us so fast.
It's crazy.
Yeah, it's insane that everything's been moving so fast. Well, Molly, how about you? How was your Wednesday so far?
Actually, pretty good. We started a new Lego set. Started building the Havoc Marauder, which is the Bad Batch set.
Nice.
Good set so far. Yeah, otherwise pretty chill. I've been like madly cleaning my house and decluttering. I don't know why. I'm just like putting up my other Christmas trees, I guess, to avoid more
until December
scrutiny.
1st. Until December 1st, Molly. That's why you're doing it.
No.
I got in your head. Mentally, I got in your head. December 1st.
Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving. Christmas starts with Nightmare Before Christmas on November 1st.
Then you're supposed to be on my side on this one,
Jake,
man.
you are the only person. You are the Grinch.
I am not.
Yeah,
I don't hate Christmas. Just don't forget about
Thanksgiving.
Sounds
like it.
Just don't forget about
like you hate Christmas, sir.
That's your white privilege talking, Jake.
Here we go. Here we go.
Yeah, some people have to leave their trees up all year round, Jake.
Oh,
definitely not.
Anyway,
yeah, like Molly, she has 4 of them.
Right?
Yeah, chilling. Today was a really good day at work, which is not a typical thing.
I think that's the first time I've ever heard you say that.
That's what I'm saying. Well, and also, so it's Wednesday, so the kids are only there half the day. And I don't know, my boss just decided, like, let's be nice to the staff. And we went to Sackyard, which is a brewery, for our staff meeting. That's the first time I've ever been to it. And apparently it's literally 4 blocks away from my house. And I didn't even know that.
They always have incredible food trucks.
It's the biased liberal media in your chat right now.
Yeah, of course. So, yeah, went 2-0 in cornhole. Feeling good.
Nice.
You've had quite the day.
Yeah. Right. Tried a nice new cider. It was like a chai something rather. That was a little weird, but
so you were drinking on the job?
Yeah, she was encouraging us to drink on the job. It was pretty awesome.
What a Wednesday.
But I also
Wednesday for Brian.
I know, right? But I also kind of feel like she was like trying to weed people out. Like, all right, who's the drunks? So,
she's probably taking notes on, okay, who's the delinquent here?
Who's ordering the strongest IPA on the menu?
100%.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
All right.
Weird.
Well,
how was
we
your
are-
day, Jake?
It was fine. I mean, it was a day at work. It's been a little crazy work lately, and I know that most people know that because we talk about it a lot. But when holidays roll around for my work, it gets crazy at the office because we have to work weekends and stuff like that for certain stuff, just the way the job works in the crane industry. And so it's been a little crazy lately, especially leading up to Thanksgiving. A lot of hours, a lot of time, but it was a good day. So I went shopping and got a bunch of grocery shopping done, and so it's been chill. Been good.
I'm sad. Bear had his ears just up, like right on the side, and now he's laying down.
There he is.
Oh, passed out puppy.
Oh.
While the other one you can hear going, get me out of this.
If you hear
cage."
whining in the background, Ray's currently in her crate. So,
no.
yeah, she hasn't been crated all day, and she gets crazy if she's left alone. So I gotta X-stain that before I jump on any of these.
It will have more than that, Mr.
100% PJ, and we're gonna talk, bud. We're gonna talk about that one.
Have you?
But let's get into some Schmoedown here. We have an incredible match lined up for us today. Bibiani and Newms, one veteran who's been around for a very, very long time, and Griffy Newms, the guy who's been making waves throughout the entire season. And we found out on Monday, 9-0 in 2 leagues, 9-0 in 2 different leagues, which is insane to think about. Before we make or let's just go around real quick, make some official picks. Brian, I'll let you start us off. You got Newms, you got Bibiani.
Well, unfortunately, I think my fantasy season is well over. So I'm gonna go against Mr. Bibbs today and go Newms because dude is a monster. I think it'll be close. It'll be close, but I'm gonna go Newms on this one.
And Molly?
I have to agree.
I hate you guys.
I know you hate us for doing this, but he's on a roll. Like he is killing it, and I just assume he's going to continue to do so.
It's hard to argue. It really is hard to argue. Ben, are you with them or are you with me?
I mean, is Bibbs also not on a roll? Did he not just win? Like,
Come on.
I mean, maybe not in singles,
true.
but like, has he played singles this year, like at all?
Besides the
Other than this
tournament, I think he lost earlier this year to someone in a singles match, but then other than that, he's been playing teams. I think.
Yeah, like
Been
I feel
so
like
many
he's gotten
matches.
like one. I feel like he was like that early, like bracket type thing, like with Chance and them.
Oh, that's the number 1 contender stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, like who did because like I know Dan and Snyder played at the beginning of the year. It's been such a long year of like
That feels like 5 years ago.
right? Like that was this season. But Oyama beat Bibbs.
That's who it was.
That's who it was. Yeah.
That's
so
right.
like I mean
That's
he
right.
lost to Paul Oyama, who's like good. And so but like he's been on fire like in the teams division. And yeah, it's teams, but you're really only a team for round 2. And the betting round,
True.
which are like, they're only playing championship matches. So I guess that's important. So I'm going to go Bibbs. Like it's not like a bad thing to pick Bibbs over Griffin Newman. Like I'm not insulting Griffin Newman. 9-0 in 1 year is insane. And like the teams tournament's already done, right?
Yes.
It is posted.
Yeah.
It is posted.
Yeah, like I just want to make sure.
Done and it's public.
The fact that he's like him and Khan, everyone's like, oh, it should have been him and Barbarian or Barbarian and Ty. And it's like, yeah, that probably would have been good, but like you can't argue about them getting to a championship match. But yeah, so I'm gonna go Bibbs, but it is closer than like a championship double belted veteran versus a rookie should be. It definitely is closer than it on paper than it should be.
I agree. And I will say you're already one step above in my book because Jill would have gone with Griffin Newms as well. So we're doing good today, everybody. We're doing good. All right, let's get to this. I know that we have a little cutscene to start this off. We find out who Mr. John Roca is playing at Spectacular. So let's go and check that out.
Oh.
And let me know if it's a little too loud or low. I never really know.
Yes.
Yeah, you think you do. I mean, how's Grace been? Jay is left. No one cares.
Ooh, I like
Oh,
his shirt.
He's lost it.
Talking to myself over here.
Knock,
Oh,
knock.
God.
Hello.
There
It's
you
the
go.
outlaw.
Yes, very aware. How are you,
Hello, Commissioner Harloff. How are you?
Chairman?
I don't care about titles. The only title that matters is the outlaw, 4-time champ. Those are the titles that matter, for God's sake.
Roca's got to
Look,
invest
giving
in
you
like
enough time,
good
the outlaw and the
earbuds
outlaw
for when he's got the
nation.
cowboy hat
He
on.
really does.
Like,
He's got his headphones
name's,
pulled all the way down.
So here we go.
Someone needs to
Scott
make him a
Mance.
hat with just the headphones built
Built
in.
Like
in.
the kitty,
Oh my
the
God.
kitty ears. Except
Yes.
Yeah.
Time
Yeah.
to study
Exactly.
to take on the great one.
Well, I never called him, so he's not an option.
Is this new music?
It's his.
Right.
Oh,
Me.
You.
Yep.
You rusty old bones. No way am I playing you. Plus, I'm undefeated against you. Now you want to take your revenge? No way, Harloff.
Never called him.
Yeah. No surprise.
There was one name. There was one person that actually was very adamant that they wanted the match.
I mean, we all
wouldn't
know
let
who
me
this
call
is,
those other
right?
I
people.
think so.
Wouldn't
We all
an
guess.
option.
I mean,
So
I saw a poster.
There
Yeah,
he
there
is.
he is.
Oh, Mr. Outlaw.
Yeah.
Look at that beard.
Whatever
Can't
you
wait
wanna
for another
call it.
win for the dungeon for
This is
Roka's
a
last
real
match.
treat, because honestly, you've given me a gift here. I thought my season.
I mean,
I thought I was going to be watching
that's
spectacular
tough.
From the cheap seats, but no.
Roko's always
wanna
played
take
Dan
one
very well.
last ride.
Very well.
It's very
I'd
true.
hoped to
He
maybe
does
be
rise
trying
to
to
the
get my belt
occasion,
back,
but I
Uh-huh.
mean,
you know,
I'm
in
not
a
saying
way,
you
this
give
season's
him, you know,
I get
like
to
a
take this one
knockout
last
punch or
sweet
something,
active
but I was
Yeah.
expecting like maybe
to
Matt
end
Nose
my
coming
season.
back or
So
something like
That's
that.
what I
One
wanted to
dance.
see. I wanted to see
Yeah.
them two
If your
face off.
dance
That would have been
card's
fun.
not full, then I'm your Huckleberry.
I'll be damned. Dandy Dan Merle. Well,
I love the
well,
music
well.
change.
Surprise
Right?
of all surprises. You want to take on the outlaw again? Dan Merle.
He's trying to
I
keep a
beat
straight
you
face,
so
but he
many
can't
times,
help
I've
but
lost
laugh.
count, Tag teams,
Yeah.
singles, it doesn't matter. I whooped that behind so many times. It doesn't count, but it doesn't matter. But the one that does matter is where we went toe to toe, baby. And I took you out for that belt. You claimed it's yours, which I claim is mine. So if you want to dance again with me, the outlaw is ready to punch your dance card, son. If you want to step into the ring, if you think you're ready.
I hope they give him 5
step into the
rounds.
ring. If you're done carrying the dungeon,
Yeah, I think
if
that's a
you're
good
done
call.
to trying to rack up
If
all
it's
those
Roka's
points,
last
if
time,
you're done playing
Yeah,
all
just
those
give him a
matches,
5-round match.
and you're ready to play,
When's the last
one
time
of the
Roka
top
did a speed
competitors,
round?
if not the top.
I was gonna
competitor.
say he's gonna have to oil up
Outlaw,
those
your old nemesis,
those
your
limbs.
old pal, your old riding buddy.
Literally
yeah,
and
probably with
physically.
the founding fathers,
Or-
honestly.
Yeah, literally
Yeah.
and figuratively.
Well, you know, maybe this will be a gift for you.
And
because,
physically.
You know, the last 5 years or so, it's like you're brushing your teeth in the mirror. I beat Dan Merle. You're driving to a screening. I beat Dan Merle. You're doing a stream. I beat Dan Merle. So
Oh, PJ says it's 5
me,
rounds. There we go.
this
Ooh.
could
Oh,
it's 5
really
rounds?
be
I mean,
be careful
yeah.
what you wish for.
Spoiler, PJ. PJ spoiled it.
PJ doesn't mean much if you say not sure of spoiler after you spoil it.
Maybe you get to ride off into the sunset, and then when you're brushing your teeth in the mirror, you get to say, "I beat Dan Merle twice." Who knows?
Nothing would excite me more than to play you and end it where it all began, where the rise of the outlaw began, which was beating the undefeated Dan Merle, the supposedly unbeatable Dan Merle at the time. No one else can claim that. They beat you at the height of your powers. I did.
So
So
it
if
sounds
you
like
want to
we've got
go
a
again,
match.
well,
Yeah.
not hold your horses there, Huckleberry. There's going to be stipulations on this one.
Uh-oh.
course
Oh,
there
God.
You
Here we
wanna
go.
Get into my
Of
ring.
course there
You
is.
wanna
He
be
gets
part
a
of
handicap
my
of
last
5.
match,
Right.
Starts at 5 points.
Dan's got to wear a cowboy hat.
I'll run him down for you, Dan.
The wheel is all
First of all-
westerns.
Right.
Oh, I can't believe I'm going to say this. Finally, once and for all, me and you, we're playing for the GOAT Championship. GOAT versus GOAT.
What?
We're playing for the GOAT Championship, so we find out once and
The
for all
self-title.
who is the
Leave it to Roka to self-title something like that.
I mean, you can call it whatever you want, John. You can call it the GOAT Championship. You put on parkas, call it the Coat Championship. Bring out Brad Gilmore, we'll call it the Boat Championship. I don't really care. One of the differences between you and me is I understand that I don't get to call myself the GOAT. Only other people get to call myself. But if you want to call it the GOAT Championship, be my guest.
I call things how I see them. And so if I see myself as the GOAT, that's how I call them. I don't wait for other people to decide who the hell I am. I decide who the hell I am. The second stipulation, and I hope you're ready for this. You know, if Harloff was going to trot out some rodeo clown for me to play here, it'd have been 3 rounds. But you and I, amigo,
Well, there you go.
we've been
there
to
it
the
is.
mountaintop a few times.
You're safe,
Nothing
PJ.
excites both of us more and challenges both of us more and is going to show who the hell really plays this game the best than a 5-round match. You remember this, a 5-round match. What do you say?
I do remember that. I got this many championships on a 5-round match.
I was gonna say, Dan's played like one 3-round match in the past like 2
I
years.
know.
Oh,
I've gone up
man.
and back down, and then I pass you while you're on the oxygen, trying to get back up, and back up, and back down, and back up, and back down. So I love 5-round.
Dan's
I
gotten
live
so good at
5 rounds.
promos.
I want to go 5 rounds.
That's what happens when
that's
you're in the
what-
Kaiser.
dungeon
There we
for
go.
yeah.
You want to call it the Go Championship? That's fine. You want to do 5 rounds?
The
that's
sass
fine.
gets pulled
Let's
out.
put it in the books. We got a match. How's
No,
that?
no, 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 no. Not yet. One more stipulation.
God, how many stipulations there's got to be, man?
Normally, as you said, you've been to the mountaintop. You just bragged about yourself.
Like the
for
Apple
last 10
iOS
seconds
terms of
multiple
service.
times.
You know?
Well, you're used to coming in second. Well, not this time, Dan. Well, this is my match. One last ride.
I
My
have to
retirement
win.
match. I come
Yeah.
in second.
One last
you come in
stipulation.
first. That's
You
the
can't
final
win.
stipulation. You say no, then there's no match. But if you say yes, we might have ourselves a match.
I love that order. You come in second. I come in first. That's a great order. Yeah, definitely. I'll come in selling popcorn. I don't really care. This is a good time for me, John. This is really a way for me to get a nice view. Maybe I can watch some of the show from the side of the stage instead of the audience.
Well, we now know why the
yeah,
Schmoedown is
sure. I'll come in
spectacular is going to be
first.
7 hours
Let's
long.
do it.
Yeah,
Perfect. All right. since you
we'll still be
agreed
going
to
over
all
the stipulations by
Yeah.
before it comes
Goat
around.
versus the GOAT for the GOAT Championship at Schmoedown Spectacular. Like I've said before, remember now, the 4th of December. Get your tickets. Join the GOATs. Join us for all the matches, but it's going down. My match, one last ride. Let's do this together, Outlaw Nation. Go get your tickets. Now get me the hell out of here.
Oof. All right.
Leave it to Mr. Roca.
Still shorter than Kalinowski, though, Molly, so you're good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, let's see. I don't want to skip too far ahead.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the movie trivia Schmoedown. This
So
Should be
exciting. It's
timestamped.
almost a matinee match for Griffy Newms.
is done downtown in teams. The defense downtown Griffy Newms.
It's crazy I've ever played the game.
It is. So it could go either way.
come it seems like
If you
Andrew
put
Guy
your
always
money
has a fresh
on
haircut?
Griffy
Like,
Newms,
this is not fair.
I understand it. If you put
Once a
your money
week.
on the reigning
Right?
team's champion, I get it. This
He's
is
probably got a
pick 'em
personal
fight.
barber in his house
This
every
could
day,
go
just
any
cleans it
way.
up.
Right?
I don't know who's favored in this.
That's
one.
what I
You
need
probably
right
have
now.
to give the
Goodness.
edge to Bibiani. He's been here.
Are you gonna
before.
mullet
He's
it
done
for
it before.
Spectacular?
He's-
I already have my
he's
hair appointment with my
He's
aunt.
made it to
Yeah.
tournaments before. He's won.
Been hearing
tournaments
this for
before. He's been
3
a champion,
months.
So the edge would
Yeah.
have to go to
It's
the
gonna
beast.
happen. Because then I'm gonna
Don't
cut my hair
count
after
out
Spectacular, and I'm gonna
downtown.
be done
But
with it.
Before we show you
I've had it for a
exactly
year.
how we got here, Andrew,
So-
I want to make sure that everybody, I want to remind you all that today's match is presented by our friends over at Carbon Health. Carbon Health is a leading national healthcare provider with the mission to bring high-quality healthcare to everyone. They have 3 options, including urgent care, primary care, and virtual care. That is Carbon Health.
What does it mean if I have itchy red spots on my side?
Imagine if you could get an appointment in the time
Okay,
it
hold
takes
on. Let me
to
see.
Google.
Off-road. Bibs always
Playing this game, and that's
I've never
what
actually
them, the person
watched one of
1%.
those.
Mitch
ads.
Schmoedown.
There we go.
Single
For ads, they're not too
tournament.
bad.
Introducing first.
Ben, what do you think of the cutting
Finstock
of
Exchange.
talking to the competitor before
With
the
a
match
record
starts and all the kind of like
of
adjustments they've
5
made over the last
wins.
couple of
I don't
No
mind not talking to the
defeats
competitor
and
before the
2
match starts because I mean, like,
knockouts.
when we
He
filmed in
is
studio, you
the
walk out and you sit at the
2000
table. You don't get asked like, "Oh, how you
and
feeling? How's your day going?" Like, I never liked that.
Gotcha.
And especially last year, we would talk to the manager and then the player before.
Yeah.
But I do miss the manager pep talks. I like that. I like that inside baseball type stuff. You know, like mic'd up on the sideline type kind of stuff.
Yeah.
I did like that.
Newms at this point.
It was, and it was
Even
always
though
my
a
favorite in the
rookie,
betting
the
round.
signature
We've talked
gloves,
about
the
this.
signature
We know what we want to
jacket,
do here.
the
So,
pins.
And then the
I
code
like-
words.
is
Yeah.
I like
ready.
playing Schmoedown
He is
bingo.
waiting for the beast and his
It does
Randomly-
flow.
opponent.
Go ahead.
It does flow a little better when you just do the straight introductions. Like you said, that's not what happened in studio. I do miss the manager part, but I will say it's from what I know, they still do it in recording. They just for the viewing aspect, they cut it to make it a little bit flow a little bit better.
Yeah, I think the managers are still talking. I just think they're editing it out. But
yeah, which I think is because as long as the players get that pep talk.
But like it's like as long as the players are getting that, like timeout, quarter breaks, and stuff like that, halftime type things, then I'm okay with that. Because we were supposed to get timeouts, and then they nixed them right at the beginning of the season.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, that's right.
The Beast Bibiani.
I wonder if that would have been very useful this year. If that would have been a thing for a lot of people.
He is a legend, and
I see the pros in getting a timeout for sure. I'm not sure why they decided to get rid of it for digital. Because they'll definitely help people.
And they're doing exactly what they could do with manager stuff. So just cut it out.
Yeah.
Like, okay, timeout.
That's
and
right.
then you cut to the timeout screen for 5 seconds, and then you come back in.
Ready? What are the rules of round number 1?
The rules.
All right, everybody. Well, thank you so much for joining us. Hope everyone's doing well out there. If you have not joined us before, the way it works here is we use whiteboards in the first round, just like competitors, answering every single question here today. And then round 2 and 3, whoever gets it first. So whoever can read the fastest, come up with it the quickest, you'll hear complete chaos in round 2s and 3 if we get there. But from what we've been heard, is the questions are extremely difficult, so we'll see how today goes.
You can hold on to that challenge at any point. You can submit it, and if it is over,
yes, and Jink is going up against an actual competitor today,
no,
ladies and
that's
gentlemen.
not what I meant.
Yeah, it's all right. Me and Jake have the same amount of wins this year, so it's okay.
Ask William Bibiani, are you ready?
Yeah, there's only one competitor on this show, and
that's not what I meant, but I'm gonna go with it for the bit.
Probably go downtown. Let's do it.
Griffy Newms, are you ready?
Super random. One of the girls today at work shows. Look at this character I'm drawing.
Statements you said that I was 5-0.
Not kidding. It was his He-Man character.
Noted.
Yeah, that thing. And I was like,
Orko.
Yeah, I was like,
Schmoedown. All right,
what are the chances?
Were you like, I know that guy?
I did actually say that. The kids were like,
new releases. This
used to be
2021 film stars Jeffrey Dean Morgan as a man who works a job reporting on unusual occurrences, and a girl named Atlas who claims to be healed by the Virgin Mary.
This is a serious movie.
What?
This category is so difficult.
Wait,
there's so many different places for these
2021?
I've never even heard of this.
I don't know if this.
5, and that's a long one. 4, 3.
I don't know if he's in this.
2, 1. Hands
No
down.
idea.
The Unholy?
Hands up, please.
That was
We
definitely
start with William
Dune.
Bibiani.
Blanked out. Didn't have it.
Griffy Newms.
I mean, I could have gone blank. I believe I just made up a title instead. I wrote down Ritual.
Looking for the Unholy.
Wow, Jake. I
Unholy.
haven't
That's
even
a real
seen a
movie. Just came out a
trailer.
while
I
ago.
think the writers
Jeez.
made up that movie as well. All right, here
The
we go.
Unholy.
Here's the next question.
Yeah, coming from the category of famous actors and actresses. Which actor appears in the films Necessary Roughness, Smokin' Aces, and Starsky and Hutch? Starting off difficult.
Oh my god,
here,
there's
these
so
first
many
two
names that come to mind.
We can have
Holy
a
crap.
conversation with the writers.
What is this?
5, 4.
I can't think of
3.
any.
Now I know
of
what
those
people are
persons.
thinking of with this
First
round.
one for Bibbs.
I don't know.
Vince Vaughn? Oh,
Category of famous actors and actresses.
I wrote Vince Vaughn.
Oh,
Actor
I
appears
put
in the
Jeffrey
films
Dean
Necessary
Morgan.
Roughness, Smokin' Aces, and Starsky and Hutch.
I can't think of. I don't know if.
Smokin'
See,
Aces.
and I'm gonna say this.
I
I don't
do. I
trust
haven't seen it
anyone
in a
in
long
chat
time, but I
because they
remember
probably already watched this
liking the
match.
time.
Oh yeah. I don't
Congrats
have.
on your perfect first round, guys.
5, 4, 3,
I
2,
don't.
1.
I'm gonna stick
Hands
with
down.
Vince Vaughn.
Hands up, please. We start with
Very
Griffy Newms.
I believe that these are 3 Vince Vaughn films that most people would never associate with Vince Vaughn.
Incorrect. And
Oh damn!
Are they 3 Rob Schneider movies?
wow, 0-2 thus far.
Wow.
What? I mean, this is what it's all about. When you're this deep in the tournament, this is how these questions come, man.
Who was it?
Question number 3.
Look at Jason Bateman. Jason Bateman.
Oh.
Never would
Third
have gotten.
question.
I don't remember
Oh.
Starsky and Hutch.
I've never seen Necessary Roughness.
RZA starred in and directed this 2012
I'm gonna get one
martial
right.
arts film that
Yeah,
also
yep,
features
yep.
performances from Russell Crowe, Dave Bautista, and Lucy Liu. You like my reads today?
I do. I like how you're going up on.
Oh,
the
now I'm
Makes me
now
feel
I think I
excited
jumbled the
to
title
not have to
together.
answer these questions.
Oh no.
Me too, because I was in a mood today. 5,
Oh god.
4,
I'm going benefit of the
3,
doubt.
I
Yeah,
1.
it's a
Hands
long
down.
title.
I have
Hands
no
up, please, and
idea.
we start
Man with the Iron
Lynn
Fists?
Bibiani.
I'm worried I got this wrong. The man with the iron fists?
That is correct. And Griffy Newms.
I got it wrong. The man with the golden arm.
So Biz,
Oh, so close.
struggling
Wow.
around us.
0 for
And
3 to
crazy.
start.
Here is the
oh my god.
next question.
PJ went
Question
in.
number 4.
This is insane.
1-0 right
He's probably
now.
laughing
Question number
backstage
4.
too. It's funny.
In the category of Oscars.
He's probably like, finally, I
Which
stumped them.
actress received Oscar nominations for the films Being Julia and The Kids Are All Right.
Oh,
Oh, what is her
I think I know this.
All right, getting close here.
Man, I have not
Big
played in
moment
a
for both.
Schmoedown Man since July,
5,
guys. So
4,
I
3,
can't think of a name.
2,
I got nothing.
I think
1.
I know. Is
Kate
it Annette
Blanchett.
Bening?
Hands up, please.
Diane
I'm gonna
Lane,
start
no
here
idea.
with Griffy Newms.
I think
Let's
Annette
gonna
Bening
let this
sounds
be a
right.
no-hitter. Annette Bening.
Yeah.
Wow.
And,
Good pull,
Molly.
That's
Nice.
snubbed Annette Bening.
that's all right. So here we go.
That's
Right,
not all right. She should have won by now.
2-1.
Kids are all right, though. Yeah.
2-1 is the
I
score.
actually saw both of those
Crazy
movies.
that you would think that after
I haven't
question
seen either of them.
4. Question 5. Directors. Who directed the 1980s films Married to the Mob,
Jesus.
Something Wild, and Swing
What are these
Shift?
questions?
Well, I can't even think of a director right now. It's just
Should have
jumbling.
been a car salesman, Christian.
Who's to say I wasn't?
Another life.
You don't know me. 5,
No
4,
idea.
I think I've
3,
heard of Something Wild,
2,
but I haven't seen
No
it.
idea.
1.
I'm not
Hands
even gonna show my
down,
board.
hands up, and we start with
I don't know.
the Beast.
That would be the delightfully versatile Jonathan Demme.
Yes, sir.
no.
And Griffin Newms.
Swing Shift
Sure.
Director's Cut. It's a secret masterpiece. Jonathan Demme.
Yes. All right.
All right.
Well, PJ, that's
So
not
those
Oscar
are-
winning
they
enough
are
for us.
On and
Yeah.
off to the races. Question
Yeah,
number
none of
6
those movies won him an
comes
Oscar.
from the category of comedies. He's been around here for a very long time, ladies and gentlemen.
Whoa.
What 1998 Leslie Nielsen spoof film follows a violinist named
my
Brian
God.
Harrison,
Oh my- oh
who
my
was
God. Oh
framed
my
for
God.
murder by a mysterious
Oh.
one-eyed,
Oh my god.
one-legged man.
title?
Do you know how much I want them to repeat the question?
Yeah.
I love this question.
I'm not going with the full title. I'm just.
Oh my god.
Well,
What's
they've
the
already
title
written it
of
down,
the
so it doesn't matter
movie?
to repeat in this one.
I can use one. I can use one of mine.
4, 3, 2, 1. Hands down.
Naked Gun?
Hands
Wrongfully
up.
accused.
Griffin and-
Wrongfully
Naked Gun.
Wrongfully
accused.
accused.
Oh
Bibbs.
God, I totally yeah.
Okay, so we see
Oh,
ourselves
man.
at
Yes.
the moment.
I got-
4-3.
this is
The Beast up
possibly
by
the worst
1.
These are
game
hard.
I've
Get
ever
to
played
our next
from
category. It's the
home
category of
in a
crime.
match ever.
This 2013
I regret everything. I hate you, Jake.
crime film, inspired by a true story, features supporting performances from Michael K. Williams, Susan Sarandon, Benjamin Bratt, and John Bernthal.
Whatever happened to Susan Sarandon? I feel like she's not in movies anymore.
What?
She's doing other stuff, Andrew. Don't worry about it.
Holy shit.
Sorry.
4. You should be. 3.
I don't remember anything
2,
about 2013.
2013. Wolf
Hands
of Wall
up, please,
Street.
And we're going to start
It's
with
the only thing I know came out
The
that year.
Beast.
Is it Snitch?
It is. And Griffy Newms.
I
Snitch.
wish The Rock would make
Oh.
movies like this
That's
again.
the
so
Rock
I put a little
movie.
heart in the eye to encourage them. It's called Snitch.
Agreed on everything
it.
happening there. All right, so now we get to the
PJ, you
eighth
are
and
you
final
are an
question
evil,
in this
evil
round.
man.
These questions
Been
are on
something.
point. These
I
are
remember
very
when we
point.
used to have fun
Back
doing
and forth,
this.
5-4 though, so no big lead by either competitor here as we get to our last question in the category of movie release dates. What year saw the release of the sequels The French Connection 2, Walking Tall Part 2, and The Strongest Man in the World?
Jesus
Oh,
Christ.
jeez.
We usually have like a 1 in
This is the
2021
semifinals. So you
chance.
have to work here.
Let's put a
Can they
number
get it?
down.
These
Can
are
they make it out?
Can we
go back to the
movies, I
Kevin
think.
Smith questions?
In.
I'm gonna.
Would like to deal with it.
I give
5,
up on round 1. Good God.
I
3, hit the clock. 2, 1.
Who's
Hands
seen
down.
these?
We start with
1976.
I said 79 because I don't think
we
these are
both felt
80s
a pit in our
movies,
stomach
but
I don't
when
think
this
so
category
either.
was
Old.
announced. I guess 1976.
Get the
Incorrect.
out.
Yes,
Oh,
1978.
Damn it.
Also incorrect.
What was it?
Looking for 1975.
Oh!
One year.
I put
And being off by one is
2017.
Griffin Newman behind Bibiani as well. William Bibiani 5-4 over downtown.
Isn't there a
Griffin
country
Newman
song
into
or movie
round
Okay,
called
so-
Walking
number
Tall
2.
that just came
This
out?
A
is the wheel
Bibiani
round,
versus
gentlemen.
Griffy News match. First round is
All right.
5
Bibiani,
to
since
4.
you have a lead, you will be
5 to
deciding whether you'd like to
Jesus.
spin first
And
or
this is
second.
what
You guys will
ours
take a
looks
spin
like.
at that there
1,
wheel
2,
with
0,
mind
2.
or force powers. You
It
can
is.
spin once
Is
for
it a
this
no
man's
bones
opponent's
day? I
choice.
haven't
Call that
checked.
ball game. Competitors
Clearly.
will get 4 questions from the chosen category.
Oh,
Each question is
man.
worth 2
I
points.
just remember
unless
when we
you
used to
decide
have
to check
fun
down to
answering
multiple choice. We will
questions.
then give you 4 options, one of which is the
Haskell,
correct
I
answer, and the
appreciate
question
that.
itself
Not the
will
one with
be
The
worth
Rock from
1 point. You still
1975.
have 50 seconds
woo!
to answer each question.
I was
Before
worried that it
writing
was
anything
the
down in
sequel
this
with The
round
Rock
number 2, but remember,
from
your
75.
opponents may steal if competitors give the
Oh my
incorrect
god.
answer. Your
I mean,
repeats and challenges
I
are
will
still
say,
in
even
effect,
though
and
we're not
Bibiani, you
having
have
too much
used
fun
one
answering
of your
these,
repeats.
I feel like this is the way a tournament should
I'd
happen.
like to defer to my opponent, please.
Each round,
There
they
you go.
should get harder, but
All
this
right,
is
so
like.
now downtown Griffy Newms will be.
But again, they
spinning
don't make
first,
these
and
for
here
reactors,
is the
so.
spin.
Seems like they didn't make up for the competitors either.
Is there a
Fair
more
enough,
fitting
fair enough.
manager-competitor combination in the world than these two below me?
Like father, like
Oh,
man.
But
Wow.
we
Where
haven't
do we
seen
go?
something he's not really good at.
That's the
Them's the
thing, is that
breaks.
we've never seen him
Them's the breaks.
struggle, so I'm
Them's the
wondering what
breaks.
Bibbs is going to go for here.
I would say
All right, guys,
any,
go
get
ahead,
away
starting
from
now.
anything
Is he any good at
animated.
animation? Should we just give him
I'm
animation?
guessing he's going to give him a
I feel
Hitchcock.
like he doesn't know Pixar specifically. I think that's
Okay,
Maybe
well,
Star
unfortunately,
Trek?
That's not on the wheel.
I don't. Maybe he's really good.
I'm guessing- I'm
can't
guessing
quite
that's
decide
what
between
Bibbs put on the
Star
I would
Trek
go
and
for
Cinema.
Black
They're
Cinema.
right next to each other. Coy, what do you think?
I'm leaning because
Black Cinema's
of his,
broad,
like,
so that could be a good one.
instincts in the broader sense.
I mean, I feel like
Star Trek's more
Bibbs
narrow.
put
and
Hitchcock
Black
on
Cinema's
there,
more
so-
broad.
Or
I'm
Crime.
gonna say Star Trek
I don't know,
because
Crime
of
feels
the,
like a
the
wide
specificity of it. Do you agree?
range.
Crime is pretty
Yeah, let's do it.
big.
Star Trek.
All right, question
Here we
1
go.
in Star Trek.
Okay.
Who plays the character of Pavel Chekhov in Star Trek
Anton
Beyond?
Yelkin.
Ah,
That is the late great Anton Yelchin.
That is correct.
Oh, yeah, I forgot we just shout him out.
yeah,
My bad.
that's okay.
Which Star Trek film was released
Motion
in
picture!
Star Trek motion picture.
Ah.
I
Full
cheated.
title.
I cheated.
Full title.
I'm giving that one to Ben.
Yeah.
Points. All right.
Downtown doing well here with opponent's choice.
Question 3. The characters of Maltz and Valkyris are from what alien race in Star
Klingon.
Trek 3, The Search
yeah,
for
Klingon.
Spock?
Damn it. What's another race? What's an Vulcan?
If it's Vulcan, I'm going to be so mad because there's like
choice here, please.
You can. Is it A, Vulcan?
Vulcan!
B, Romulan?
Oh,
C,
you're both there.
Ferengi?
I
or
like
D,
yeah,
Klingon?
Ferengi. That one sounds
I
fun.
believe the answer is Romulan.
Correct. Bibbs for the steal here. The characters of Maltz and Valkyris are from what alien race in Star Trek 3, The Search for Spock? Is it A, Vulcan?
It's
B,
The Search for
Romulan?
Spock.
C,
Make it Vulcan.
Ferengi? Or D, Klingon?
Klingon.
For 1 point.
Oh,
That's
All right.
exactly what you want to do with opponent's choice, Christian.
That's right. And here is the final question.
Hey, Saul.
Leonard Nimoy and Zachary Quinto both appear together as the characters
Into Darkness.
in how many films?
I don't
2.
know.
Just
The answer is.
Oh, it's not even.
You just started naming a movie.
So Griffy Newms gives up
And how many
1
movies?
point
Into Darkness!
and sees himself at the moment with a 4-point lead.
He was just gonna
Gives
name
up
them.
only a 1-point
Yeah,
steal.
yeah,
Not too bad with
yeah.
opponent's choice, but
Wow.
nonetheless, still a point. All right, so we're going to drop out Griffy Newms, and now it's the Beast's turn to spin.
Let's do it.
And here's the spin by
so he got
William
3 or
Bibiani.
4 on opponent's choice. I mean,
That was too funny.
so he clearly knows a little Star Trek.
Big 1-point steal, though.
He's been playing
Yes.
Because, I mean, nowadays, like, you're rarely are you going to tank
Drew
somebody
Barrymore.
with
Drew Barrymore
Yeah.
is the category, 60 seconds.
I actually like this.
Oh.
I think we should take it.
I love
Drew
the
Barrymore,
specificity
okay.
of it.
Okay,
You
so I don't know
very
much of her
well. I
early
also
work.
think it'd
I
be
know a
fun
lot of
category
her
to
later
play in,
work.
So I think it's
So
everything we
this
want.
could hurt.
I know
All
Firestarter,
right,
and that's
Bibbs,
it.
you got 4 questions.
I've
coming
got
your way in the
fever
category
pitch.
of
This
Drew
could really hurt
Barrymore.
me.
You find yourself down by 4 right now, but with 4 questions at 2 points apiece, you could be up by 4. Your first question in the category of Drew Barrymore. In 50 First Dates, what does Lucy order at
Waffles.
the diner every day?
Yes.
Damn it.
Before eating.
Damn it.
Before eating.
I'll say pancakes for the hell of it.
I can read really fast, so I cheat.
Is it A, pancakes?
It is
B,
waffles.
French fries?
It is.
I think it
Little
is.
Waffle
Yeah.
House.
Or
Yep.
D,
Damn it.
toast?
Waffles.
That is
love that
correct
movie
for
so
1
much.
point. Great use of your multiple choice
Such a
there.
good
Moving
movie.
on to your second question in the category of Drew Barrymore. Penny Marshall directed Drew Barrymore and Brittany Murphy in this
Riding in Cars with Boys.
2001 film.
Son of
Riding
a.
in Cars with Boys.
Good pull,
That is
Molly.
correct for
Wow,
2
Molly.
more points. Bibiani down by just 1 now. You can tie the game up or take the lead here with your third question in the category of Drew Barrymore.
Might have
This
gotten
is
that
gonna
one
hurt
wrong
me.
with
Starred
multiple.
alongside Drew Barrymore as an aging pop star in music and lyrics.
No idea.
Hugh Grant.
Okay.
That is correct for 2 more.
I would say he
points.
knows Drew
Bibiani is
Barrymore.
now in the lead,
Yeah.
11
Yeah.
to 10, with a little bit of help there from Hugh. Moving on to your final question here in the category of Drew Barrymore. Which famous TV showrunner wrote the screenplay for the 1998
Never even heard of Home
Drew
Fries.
Barrymore
It's a movie
film?
title?
Greg
Home
Daniels. I don't know.
Vince Gilligan.
Oh.
I've
He
seen
was
Home Fries.
Writing about that. He was
Wow.
apparently writing about Drew Barrymore. That is
That's a
correct.
ton- that's a
Helicopters.
impressive
Wow.
pull.
Points.
Jeez.
Bibiani
Wow.
up 13 to 10 now with a 3-point
Who wrote the
lead as we head
screenplay?
into
Holy
round
moly.
number
13 to
That's a-
10 at the
final
end of round
round,
2.
the round
That's a
of
total Bibiani
guessing.
question.
Gentlemen, this
Screenwriters
round
is
will start
probably
with
like
each of
his
you submitting
jam.
3 numbers between 1
I think this
and
might be the
20.
first time
Those
Griffy
numbers
Newms is
will
down
coincide
going
with
into round 3
questions that are
too.
worth 2 points, then 3 points. then
maybe
we get to it.
down
5
ever.
big points.
Yeah,
seems
15
like-
seconds to answer
seems
each
like it
question.
at least.
There is no stealing or multiple choice.
Oh
in
man,
this
my,
round. Repeats
my
and
I might
challenges
lose
still
today.
in
Thank
the
God for that
William
Inner Geekdom
Beast
category.
Bibiani do have the lead
Having
right
fun.
now, 13 to 10. What are your lucky numbers?
10, 20, and 8.
10, 20, and 8.
I did better in the
Griffy
Fear
Newms.
Street exhibition
I'd
match,
like
and
to
I
take
didn't
1,
even
9,
watch
and
the
19,
third one.
Oh.
So we're going to start here with downtown Griffy Newms. He's got to answer. He's got
Same
to get
thing
at
here
least a
too, Ben.
three-pointer
Just shout outs.
to
Read
Shout out,
bounce
okay.
back. And here is his first question. 1970s is where we start here. The 1970s.
This game hates me.
Here is your question.
All
Who
year.
starred in the 1970s films?
Oh,
Burt Reynolds,
The
Burt Reynolds,
The
Burt
Longest
Reynolds, Burt Reynolds,
Yard
Burt Reynolds,
and
Burt Reynolds.
Smokey and the Bandit.
I didn't know
That
his
is
name
a
right
very
away.
morbid Schmoedown
God, I
today.
couldn't
The
think
late
of his
great Burt
name.
Reynolds.
Mustache Squadron.
I can see his
Griffy Newms
face.
is gonna get
I
his
can
3-point
see.
question.
Oh.
Griffy, you chose category 9. That would be in the category of action adventure. Action adventure. And here is the question. Griffy, how many films were released
3.
in the Taken franchise?
Why did I do my
starring
finger
Liam
instead of
Neeson?
screaming it out loud?
That would be 3. A gentleman's 3.
Who was that? Me or Ben? Come
That's
on.
correct.
I don't know. I wasn't
So
listening.
there
I was
you
too
go.
busy
So
doing
Griffy
this.
Newms
I was
avoids
counting
the
in my head.
TKO there, and he gets himself 15-13. So Bibbs now will have to answer some questions, Andrew, and he's going to start with his 2-point question, and he's going to start with category 10. Category 10.
Yeah. All right, William Bibiani for 2 points. You selected number 10, which is going to lead you to Black Cinema for 2
there went
points
my
and to tie the game.
getting out of a goose
Who
egg.
wrote, starred, and directed
Chris Rock.
2014?
I beat you by a mile that time.
Yeah, that was bad for sure.
That is correct for a tie ball game at 15 apiece. And I believe, Christian, if you don't, if I'm incorrect here, we stay with William Bibiani to hit his 3. That is right. In bids, you selected number 20, which is going to lead you to the category of comedies. Right. Comedies for your
This is a
3-point
serious
question. And to go up 18 to 15 over downtown Griffy Newman.
Please give me something I know.
What 2004 comedy?
Dodgeball,
featuring
True
Gary
Unlimited.
Busey and Justin Long
Dang it.
features the line, Nobody makes me
Nobody
bleed
makes
my
me
own
bleed my own
blood."
blood. Nobody. And he snaps his finger, and his buddy
that's
shows up
such a
on a
good
little
line.
motorbike.
Yep.
Yes. That movie's amazing. Oh, come on, Bibbs. Come on, Bibbs.
5,
We'll use a
Gotta
repeat
know
here.
his Bibbs.
3, 2.
Waiting?
Oh.
That is incorrect. We were looking for
Oh.
Dodgeball. a true
Okay, so
underdog
are we going to
sport.
overtime
my
now?
God.
It's
Where
possible.
we stand at the moment here. Sorry, Andrew. So where we
They
stand
could
at the moment
both
is a tie
easily
ball game.
hit
So
or
Griffy
miss their
Newms
5
has an
pointers.
opportunity here to take the lead with his 5-point question. He chose category
Chuck.
19.
That
Category
line's great.
19.
Michel.
and that puts
This
him
one's really,
with director
Michel.
Steven Spielberg. Steven
Oh,
Spielberg is
Jurassic
the
Park.
question. All right. Downtown Griffy Newms for 5 points. Here is your question. Richard Schiff plays Eddie Carr, a field equipment expert.
Lost World.
Radio.
in
Oh
what
my
Spielberg
God, it is the Lost
it's
World.
Lost World.
That would be the Lost
World Jurassic Park.
Molly
Oh, I didn't say the full.
That's correct.
No, I don't care. Molly
gets
gets 5. Molly gets 5.
Molly was
Downtown
Wow.
If a
Jurassic
certain
Park
competitor,
before,
if
and
a certain
death.
competitor can say Jurassic Park: The Lost
Bibbs
World and
hits
get the
it.
question right, you
Go
can say
to
Lost
sudden
World.
death.
Was that the?
Wow.
Was that a 5
Great-
point
that was
question?
fine. Yeah,
Bibiani
great
misses,
pull, Molly.
then downtown Griffy Newms is headed to the finals. Andrew,
I love how we
What are the
jokingly said
chances?
Jurassic
Shows-
Park.
I know.
Yeah.
I was literally about to say Lost World just to follow up.
Oh, he's holding
Will
Porky.
lead to category
I'm gonna give
of
Brian some
remakes
credit
and
for that one because
reboots.
it was already in my head.
5
Yeah.
pointer.
all right, remakes and reboots, and here it is.
To tie the game and to send it to overtime. Beast. Actor Rodrigo Santoro plays Jesus Christ in this 2010
Oh, Ben-Hur.
remake.
Oh my God, there was a remake of that, huh? Frick.
Funny
I haven't
thing,
seen
next time you guys watch, while Bibbs is thinking, next time you guys watch The Lost World Jurassic Park, when Richard Schiff
5,
goes up to the
4,
technician to talk about
3,
the hide the cage,
2,
that's my sister's godfather.
In the category of
That's
remakes
cool.
and
Oh,
reboots.
Yeah.
cool.
5
David
points.
Nice.
Actor
That
Rodrigo
was like his big part.
Santoro plays
That's
Jesus
awesome.
Christ in this 2010s remake.
Now that you said Ben-Hur, I can.
Oh, damn.
That is correct. We are going to
That is it is
overtime,
the
Christian.
funniest
It's sudden
thing
death
because you have like
between
Toby
the
Kebbell
Beast
and like I can't remember who plays Ben-Hur.
It's
Griffy
Josh,
Newms. All right.
Justin
So
Houston or Josh
it works.
Houston
Okay.
or something like that.
And then
Let's
suddenly
get
they'll
the
cut to
rules
Rodrigo
up
as
there,
Jesus and he's
and
like
the
standing as
rules
the
of sudden death works
You know
as
my
follows.
son. I'm like, this is the
This
weirdest
is
cutaway.
sudden death. You'll see if you get
It was-
questions
yeah.
just like you did in round number 1 from
All right,
all
there's
Well,
sports trivia
we need
universe.
te-
You
we
have
need
15
10
seconds to
overtime
write your
questions,
answer
everybody.
down
All right, so we back to
Your
whiteboards?
answer
10.
up once you're
Yeah,
done
back to
writing.
whiteboards.
Answers must
Back
be
to
said
whiteboards.
aloud when revealing
All right,
that.
how many
Jack
Ben-Hurs
Houston
are there,
worth
PJ? I
1
think
point.
there's
Jack
like 8 or
Houston.
9.
First competitor to
Jack
draw
Houston, that's
blood
right, the guy from
wins
300 Rise of an
sudden
Empire.
death. You have
Yeah.
1 repeat.
All right. Let's get out of
One
this goose
challenge.
egg.
Nothing carries over from it. Regulation.
Beast,
Well,
regardless
my streak
of
was
what
good while
happens
it
next,
lasted,
I
but
just
there's an
wanna say, I
asterisk
think we
next
can
to
both
this.
agree. Those first round questions were so much harder than the round 3 questions. What are you doing? Holy crap! What are you doing? Wow!
All right,
Come on!
I love him.
all right, gentlemen. Here is the first question.
Molly, you and I are tied with Ben, so now
what
we're just going for
90s
the
film
victory.
is known for the line, just when I think you couldn't possibly
Dumb and
do
Dumber!
it, you go
Oh
and do
my
something
God,
like this
yes, we're
and
writing,
totally
Molly.
redeem
Molly, we're writing it. You.
Oh shoot! Sorry.
We all
I
would have
was-
gotten
I
this
think-
one.
I think we all would have gotten. I would have.
This is on par with the nobody makes me bleed my own blood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No
Fine.
goose
Dumb
egg.
and Dumber.
4,
Dumb and Dumber.
3,
Yeah, Dumb and Dumber.
I'm not
2,
gonna write it.
1. Pens down and Beast.
Dumb and Dumber.
Griffy News.
Dumb and Dumber.
I heard you guys
Right.
say we're writing
All right,
this too, and I was like,
here's
oh yeah, I'll take
our
my
next
cap off.
question,
And then
Andrew, when
came out of my
sir,
mouth.
you are ready.
All right. Question number 2.
Yeah, with
here
Brian's
in
points, I'm
sudden
beating all
death.
3 of you combined.
In what year were the films released in the Hellboy,
Oh no.
X-Men, and Fast and Furious franchises?
I think I've got this.
I think this is a very tricky question.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down.
I put
Hands up. We
14.
start with Griffy News.
11?
2019.
2019?
That's what I said.
Bibbs.
2009.
And your
19.
winner.
I take offense to
Advancing to
the
the next
franchise of
round.
Hellboy.
Downtown.
Wow.
I did not think that was right.
Oh my
Crazy,
goodness.
crazy match.
Wow.
Sudden death and
Holy
Griffy
schmoly.
Newms pulls out a haymaker and landed on the jaw of the beast, but he had
Oh
to do
my
it
God.
by getting up. He was knocked down a handful of times. Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Holy
the rookie
schmoly.
goes
That
6-0
man.
in his
Dodgeball's
toughest
gonna
match
haunt Bibbs.
ever.
Dodgeball's
Takes
gonna
out-
Yeah, I cannot
He
believe he
takes
missed
out
that.
The
I
beast.
know.
Yeah.
Is now in the spectacular together, but downtown Griffy
Wow.
Newms lives another day. He is going to the finals. Congratulations!
at least I beat
Downtown
Molly.
Griffy Newms.
Yay! I got
I'll see you
one.
guys
Ryan, you
in
got
the winner's
one.
circle with Chili Marie in just a second. Wow.
Goodness.
Oh yeah, I forgot Jill is gonna be here
Yeah,
tonight.
she made time for them.
Everything you want in the MTS.
Yeah, the
The
only
best
reason
players
I
in
guess
singles,
19 is
in the
'cause
entire game
Fast
right
and
now,
Furious took a big old
struggling
break
through
until
round one. The vet comes out on
Fast
top
and
by
Furious
one.
4.
The vet comes on
and
top by
I think
3, going into
Hellboy
round
was what
number
2000 and
And
Well,
then
Fast
it's this
4 is 2009.
all-star rookie that
So,
just
yeah,
came
and
up
what was
in
Hellboy was like
that.
04?
Here we
Hellboy
are,
was
man. A
Hellboy 2. The
massive
Golden Army is what I was
upset.
thinking. It was
Even though, like
08.
you said,
So I
coming into this match, it's
Oh, so
overestimated
close.
it.
Yeah.
And I was
It
thinking like,
Hobbs
They're
and
both
Shaw.
so
yeah, like
damn
I got
good.
all those
They were
confused
so
because like I
good.
think
And what
Fast
Bibiani
5
did
is
there was
2011.
masterful in that.
Yeah,
in
I think it is
in that
too, yeah,
second
yeah.
round with Drew Barrymore.
Yeah, and then I
they
think,
that
First
it was
Class is
dodgeball that
2011?
ultimately did it though because.
Yeah,
Well,
so
yeah.
First
In
Class
that
and
last
Fast
question,
5 are
as they ran down,
2011.
like,
So I
Pitch got it,
thought,
and
And then
Hellboy
19
right after
19 is
that.
Dark
He was
Phoenix.
He was off by 10 years.
Yes.
Which
but
is
still
what I
had
was
the
going
9,
at,
but he was
so.
off by
Yeah.
10 years. And
That's a
then
tricky,
Griffy
tricky
Newms
question.
had, I don't even think
Yeah.
either one of them knew whether they got
the
it right or
Tyrant
not.
himself
I think
has
they
popped
both
in the chat
guessed
here.
on it. Maybe I'm wrong. I
Horowitz
don't
beat
know.
the
But
Tyrant,
either
Griffin
way,
avenged first in singles,
wow,
and then
downtown
in teams.
Griffy Newms
Bibbs
taking
beat the
out
Tyrant,
Beast
Griffin
in a-
avenged
in a
first in
absolute
singles, and
classic of a
Spectacular
match.
will do the same in
That was a
teams.
fantastic match. I mean, both
That's
of those
the
guys gotta be
exchange
proud
way.
of
Hit
that
us
match. I'm
once,
sure
we hit
right
you
now, if
twice.
ask
End
Bibiani,
of
he's not gonna
Tyrant.
say that, but when he looks
There
at
you
it,
go.
he
Someone
probably
Thank you
will.
so much.
Downtown
Trader
Griffy
Joe's
Newms,
boxed wine.
the magic still continues with this guy, Andrew.
I mean, he continues to show us he is one of the best players in
Oh,
the game.
wow,
Set
that
aside
is-
the fact that he's new to the MTS.
What an
He is
exhausting
playing
match.
Like a veteran, he's taken down
Oh,
one of
we're
the best.
good.
out
Yeah,
there.
I
You talk
overestimated
about
when
bad
Golden Army
blood, you
was.
talk about rivalries. What a great
year was it?
setup.
It was 2008.
Spectacular.
So it's
'Cause
3 years
Sam
away.
and
Got it.
King Arthur, my man, it does not get
Wow.
better than this.
What
But right
Dang,
now, I
so
just gotta say, I
if
gotta tip my
Barbarian
hat.
beats
That was
Janine,
beautiful
then we have
gameplay
a
from
Finstock
both of these
final.
guys, and I am
Yeah.
shocked at
We do.
the outcome.
Oh,
Well, you mentioned that because
mama.
right now the Finstock
While we wait for
Exchange
the
is
post
really
here, let's go and bring up
beating
Tim
up
Sims
on
super
the
chat.
Mercs, and the Mercs gotta
The
be
Finstock
pissed
Exchange
off
now
about
sits
it,
in
right?
first
'Cause
place over
they beat them
defending
in the
faction
finals,
champs,
the
Corruption.
Barbarian beat the
first
kid,
time they
and now
topped the
Griffy
standings
Newms
this season.
beats
Damn.
Bibbs, and you gotta.
I mean,
feel
coming in
like
hot late,
Shazam is
that's a
gonna
big deal.
come
It's usually how it works.
pissed
Corruption did it
off
last
in
year.
the spectacular.
Yeah, it's all
Either
about the
way, you're
tournaments.
so that one
Yep. And
already,
they have-
the
they
history
have
is
definitely
there. We're
capitalized.
gonna hear from downtown. And from Bibbs, who talking to Jill Marie. But before we do that, I once again would like to remind you guys that this match is presented
While Jill
by
is
our friends
currently
over at
in
Carbon Health,
Disneyland.
a leading national healthcare
Oh,
provider
yeah.
with the mission to bring
Ooh,
high
that woman.
quality
Dang.
healthcare to
And
everyone.
all the
Carbon
Life Day
Health,
stuff
it
is
offers
out
3
today.
options. You have urgent
she
care,
sent us
primary
a
care,
picture. I
and
can't
virtual
believe her.
care. And for a little more,
Yeah, the Haunted
Carbon
Mansion.
Health, take a look.
Okay, you can do this. Go, 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 go.
Does the Haunted
Imagine if
Mansion
you could
do
talk to a
Christmas?
doctor.
Okay, are you okay?
Decorations?
It does Nightmare
you
Before
needed
Christmas,
to.
yeah.
Oh,
Carbon
okay.
It's
Health,
like
Yeah.
a
you can.
completely different ride, it feels like,
So
when
in
you go
those
on it.
Yeah, I don't really
but
go
my
on Haunted
heart
Mansion
is
unless it's Nightmare
out
Before
there, but
Christmas.
I agree.
Movie trivia Schmoedown fans, I do not know about you guys out there, but my heart is pounding after that match we just witnessed. I can only imagine what is
Dank
going on
check.
through the heads of
Dank
these
check.
guys
Oh,
right next to
it's
me here.
does it say Dank Check?
Griffy,
It's a
can I
it's
call you
a
Griffy?
Yeah.
By
his
your-
podcast is called
Griffy,
Blank
talk
Check,
to
so
me
it's
if you
a
monitor
ode
me.
to his
Griffy,
podcast.
okay, thank you.
I wonder what kind of
How
movie
are
that is.
you feeling?
I'm guessing
after
it's an
that
IPA.
Insanely
Yeah.
crazy roller coaster of a match.
I now want to try that.
You know,
He looks
part
like an
of the
IPA guy.
trivia Schmoedown,
Yeah.
of course, is theatrics, right? It's 50% trivia, 50% performance. I
Okay, Brian Ward, I see you.
genuinely,
I
felt
see you.
Winded by the end of that match. Just
Season
the white
9
knuckling it
logo.
so
Mm.
hard.
You can drop an
Roughest
exclusive here if
first
you want
round
to.
I've ever faced. I got the exact thing I didn't want to get. Opponent's choice, and they correctly
Yeah, 4
picked
points
the
in round
category I
1,
was most
opponent's
afraid
choice,
of.
and still won the
I
match.
gave up 1 point,
Yeah.
but he's already
In
got a 1
overtime.
point lead on me at that
In
point.
overtime, like
I get no steal opportunities in round 2, so I just was in a position where my
And
only
yeah,
choice
one
was
thing
to
was
be
stolen from him. He
immaculate
didn't get a
from
singles.
Yeah,
So everything was
true.
literally
And
going
I
against
really
him.
felt
Every
like
single
I've
thing
had
was
a
going
couple
against him
matches in
today.
a row where it's been a combination of skill and luck in terms of
I'm
me getting the right
still
things. Today, I really,
a little
I really had to
surprised
fight
that
for
Bibbs
it.
gave him Star
Bibbs
Trek.
put on a hell of a show, and
don't
I
know
wonder how
why.
Black Cinema would have
Genuinely
gone if he chose that instead of Star
exhausted.
Trek, because that's what they
Yeah.
were
refreshing
doing.
dank check is
One of
really
Yeah,
the
like
two.
you just never, because I mean, I remember
that looks
when
delicious. Now,
Adam
you did use
Collins
the
got
word
Lord of the
immaculate.
Rings
Just
or
a
Middle
little
Earth
louder, just,
in a
that-
match,
that nice breath
and they
of
were
fresh
tough.
air.
Yeah.
One, like 3 of them
No,
were
you did
Hobbit
use the word
questions. Me and Saul were
immaculate,
talking
and I
about
do
this.
have to
3
say,
of them
Griffy,
were
you are
unexpected
currently
journey questions,
6-0
and the middle
in
and the Lord of the
singles.
Rings question
One
was
more
like
win, and
decently
not
easy,
only
but
do you
it's like so you
become
never know like
the
what a
first rookie to
singles level
compete for
intergeekdom
2
wheel slice is
titles
going to be.
in one night
Yeah.
at
Because sometimes they're going to be like that,
You'll
where they're
also
pretty
be the
surface
third
level,
player in Movie Trivia Schmoedown
and then other
history
times they're going to
to
be like,
go
you know what,
7 in
you
a
actually
row
should know a
in
little bit
wins.
about these
This
movies.
is your rookie season.
Mhm.
What is happening at the Finstock Exchange right
man
now,
is
where you're getting
10
these
and 0.
amazing numbers, these amazing games?
Especially
Yeah.
if they're older movies.
There you go, Molly.
Yay!
And that's the thing is like I
Yay.
can't,
Stick to the plan or people get hurt.
I can't
You know,
fault him for going Star
a lot
Trek
of
because
people,
like not a lot of people have
like I said at the
seen
beginning of
you know
season,
the TOS series.
There's
Like
so many of them.
there's
just
so many.
Put the plan in
Like the
place.
Tom Hardy
We're
ones,
sticking
like
to it. And now the
Insurrection.
fruits
Like,
of
have
the
you seen
labor
that? Have you seen
honestly show
Nemesis?
it.
Would you be able
You
to
know,
know
true
that?
warriors
Like,
leave no
so it's not a
witnesses.
bad choice, but
And that's our
I
plan.
probably would have gone Black
Now,
Cinema
look,
too.
Bibiani, he's great. He played,
But
he
he
played
like
great.
also
we know he had some
Griff
holes.
did just cover John
Big
Singleton
question. We
for
wanted to
Blank
get him to his
Check.
5. We got him to his 5.
Yeah.
He missed
That's
his 3.
one
That's all we need
like
to do. Get to
big
sudden
factor
death, and sure
taken
enough,
care
he
of.
tripped up, and, you know, like I said,
I wonder
once
if
again,
Bibbs
we're
listens to his
putting,
podcast to
you know,
study
people
or
on milk
something.
He
'cause
probably
just
at
'cause
least
it-
like went over it.
We're ending
Like,
people's
looked
season.
at all the
titles of the
they're doing,
episodes.
they're doing
We'll see.
Carpenter
Yeah,
right
it's
now.
spectacular.
You know,
Yeah.
they just did
But,
Singleton. They just did
look, the man
Zemeckis.
is
Like,
playing. This man is playing unbelievable. Like, you know,
We
I
know
really
he
is.
knows
being,
Carpenter.
in my opinion, the best
Yeah,
rookie of
and
all
Pixar.
time, which is a high praise considering there's been a ton of Chance and Oyama and all these other guys who went to the mountaintop. But you know,
I love how when you
Finstock
stop, like
Exchange
we've
had a
been
plan.
talking over them.
And
The second
now
we
comes
stop,
vision.
we just
It's
it sounds
Gucci
like
talking.
nonsense. It
Yeah.
sounds
It
like
doesn't matter.
nonsense.
Yeah.
Time in hand was the motto straight through from the beginning.
We were talking over
People
Jill
are
and
like,
Griffy,
what the
but then we
hell
let
are these
Gucci
freaks
talk.
talking about?
Right.
Now they know what we're talking about.
Apparently,
While Jill is
I mean
sending
that,
us
that dossier is.
her
I'm still
in
waiting for
Star
someone
Wars
to show me that
land.
dossier. I don't know if
I
it's
wonder.
on the
I wonder who
Spectacular
Jill.
signed by everybody from the Finstock Exchange for $700.
Oh, I need
You know
to
it's going to
check
be a
my-
wrap. It's going to be a
Not
giant
regrets,
raffle for
but
the
I guess
original
doesn't look
I
forward to
usually buy
interviewing
an external
more.
hard
Is it
drive, 1
Gucci or is it
terabyte
Mike and
to be
Shannon?
able
Because Mike and
to
Shannon never let her
accept file
talk,
transfer.
and then Gucci
You
just
have no
keeps
idea how
talking.
dense this thing is.
I wonder which
No,
one she'd prefer.
noted.
Also, you know what we're trying to do here.
I feel like it's easier to
is
get Gucci to stop talking.
eliminate
'Cause you can
people
just be
in
like, yeah,
front
shut
of us before we
up.
get to the spectacular.
You can't say that to
If
Mike and
not,
Shannon.
maybe even grab
That's
a
true,
lead in
that's
this
true.
faction standing thing here. And I think we're pretty damn close to it now. Tournament season told everybody this was what.
Tori, that's a
going
good
to
question. I
happen,
don't know
and
what
this
the
is
longest
exactly
winning
what is
streak in
happening.
Schmoedown
There's a
history is.
blueprint
That's a
here.
really good question.
There's a blueprint.
It's got to be some like it's got to be
There's a
Sam,
method
right? Like
behind
Sam's
the
got to have
madness
a
I would
routine
think
and
so.
singles.
Exchange. Now,
I don't know
while
what
we're on
the
subject
the
of
numbers would be in each
Spectacular,
division,
let's
but he
talk
has
about
got to
the
be
team's title
close.
match, because as we said, this is not going to be the last time.
Or
we
how
see
long
both
did
of
the
these
I mean,
Bibiani.
Patriots
Patriots-
defended and
So
Now that you
Soviet Union
faced the
Film
Beast
said
in
Patriots won
singles,
9 in a row.
How do you prepare for teams against?
Yeah, but how
And
many
then
did
maybe-
they win before getting
First
to
of all, I just want to
their
say,
belt?
And then Adam Collins
Christian
last year,
owes
probably,
me
right?
a
7 in a row?
major
Seven.
singles
Adam was
'cause I just
7.
saved him
I mean,
a
longest
plane
as
flight
in
for
like
Spectacular.
time wise, or longest as in how
you know,
many
really
matches?
just reduces
I think how many
costs.
matches.
Well, time-wise, it's
Having
Alex,
one
we
at
know
a time
that.
opponent
Yeah.
Yeah.
going
Yeah.
Like he,
belts at
Alex
once.
got really lucky on that one.
Look, I'll be honest.
Like one match a year.
It felt like the most poetic way for today's match to possibly end was a double sudden death movie release dates question. Because not to show the hand too much, but I think that's an area where historically both
Yeah,
Bibbs
have you
and
guys
I
ever listened to Blank
have
Check?
faltered.
I have a
Mhm.
couple
We're
episodes.
watching the
It's
free
great.
for all.
It
I
isn't
and I
like
were
they
kinda
play
going
the
blow
box
for
office
blow.
game
Those
where
were the
okay, the
questions we were
thing
both
came out in
struggling on.
1982
We
on
missed-
this week.
When we miss, which
Here's
is rare,
the 4 other movies.
tend to be
What are the
in
4
that
other movies
area.
that came
I
out
think
that
both of us
weekend in the
in
top
a
5 box
position
office?
where
And he usually gets it right.
If you're analyzing what your opponent's
Damn.
weakest category is, you want to put that on the wheel. Except you don't want to get that
I just
yourself. It was a
never
booby
forget
trap for
when
both
he
of
got
us.
drafted,
Mhm.
and all of us going.
You know,
"Who
I'm
the
a
hell
Fast
is
and
that?"
Furious.
Yeah.
Who is that,
devotee.
though?
That was my rubric
Yeah.
for trying
Why
to
is he
solve
wearing
that
gloves?
question. I couldn't figure out out a Fast and Furious year that coincided with a Hellboy year, and then I remembered Hobbs and goddamn Shaw, and saved my butt. But I still would not consider it a superpower of mine. That having been said,
So how many? What is
teammate,
what is
maybe you've heard of
Griffy?
him.
So he's
Jeffrey
10-0.
the
So he's
King
6-0 as a rookie.
6-0 in singles, and then they've won 4 as
Bibiani
a
might be
team.
an all-around
Gotcha.
beast in the movie Trivia Schmoedown, but I'm telling you here,
So
Jeffrey
he'd be
Kahn
if he wins the final and then beats
This guy's
Marisol,
got
he'd
a
be
computer
8-0.
brain for
8-0,
numbers.
that would-
I
that
feel
would
like
be
that
it.
would be a record.
So how am I
I
prepared?
think
don't
Adam
know.
won at 7-0
We're
in
playing movie
singles. I
release
think
Yeah,
The fact
Adam
that
was
he-
7-0.
There you
Yeah.
The fact alone that he has
Yeah,
played
look,
10 matches in a season
We came in
is
wanting to
wild.
see
Yeah.
the Beast. You know,
Yeah, that's a lot.
Beast took out one of our faction mates early on in the tournament. Ty Lieberman, and we wanted to avenge that, and that's exactly what we did. Now, we know the Mercs, like I said, they're right there in this
Brian,
faction
that's what I'm
together.
saying.
It's
He's 9-0. I thought he was 10-0.
I'm not going to say who the other teams are, but we need to get where we
Either way, it's
in
a
a
lot.
position.
Yeah,
and
haven't they
have
played
at
3
least
tournament
2
matches, and then
matches
didn't they get one
at
before the
very
tournament
least.
started?
And
Or no?
Yeah.
Was that their
happens,
first
which
match?
I think-
because one's already done.
No, that was their first
We
match.
will.
So yeah,
Well, it
he is
was their
9-0.
first
Win this
match.
thing.
I guess they
Yeah,
are 9-0.
he is
Yeah.
9-0.
Perfectly
Okay, that makes
executed
sense.
cockamamie plan of all time.
So who's Griff beat?
Well,
Mark.
let's see if we can finally get some title wins for
Mark
the FinStock
Hoyt.
Exchange. Griffy
Yeah.
Newms,
Beginning of the year.
congratulations once
He
again.
beat Video
Congrats on
Drew.
winning the
Video Drew.
getting there to the
Jacoby
finals
Bancroft.
of this singles tournament.
So
And,
Jacoby
we'll
was his
see
second. So
his
it was Mark, it
William
was
the
Jacoby,
Beast, Bibiani.
and then his first
Gosh,
round
that
match was
match
Drew.
was
And
so
then
crazy. Unfortunately,
Josh
it did not
Horowitz.
go your way
Josh
today.
Horowitz.
But
No,
you
then
have
Paige,
to-
then
You have to
Gibbs.
feel good about
Then
how you
Bibbs.
performed,
Yeah,
though.
so
I
he's
thought you
6-0.
performed really amazing.
And then
I
3
don't
teams
have
match. Yeah.
to.
Yeah.
So 9-0
And
currently. Okay.
the thing that messes me up is, you know, I'm
All
up at the end of
incredible
round one,
competitors,
feeling
by the
good.
way.
Up at
Every
the end
single
round
one of them.
two,
Yes.
feeling good. Going into sudden death, still feeling good. I've got 2009 on my board. Then Christian is counting down, and I think to myself, should I switch that to a 1 and then time? And I was so close. I really do think this could have gone a different way with any other question, and that's on me. That's on me. I should have trusted to doubt myself in movie release dates. I should have known to doubt myself in movie release dates. I came this close. Oh well.
Now, do you think that hesitation came from
Hi,
your
Peggy.
3
Hi,
questions today and
Peggy.
that dodgeball question? Do you think that rattled you a little bit?
Wow.
No.
Go
I just
go
had
drink
watched
some
that movie
Malort, you
recently.
trash.
Blood.
God, that stuff is terrible. It's so bad.
It's
So I never associate
terrible.
It is the
That was an episode of
worst.
The Simpsons from like season
I was
1 or
walking
2,
through a hotel
and they
bar
just
in
basically
Chicago at
ripped it off the
Celebration, and
dodgeball. Now they get all the credit.
someone
It's not
offered me
cool.
some, and I was like,
So
"Oh yeah, it's a
I-
good tradition, right? I'll try it."
And I unlearned
And
the
I
thing
almost
today because
vomited
I have to remember the thing with dodgeball.
Yeah.
at that table.
Yeah,
no,
luckily,
that's
like
fine,
we were
that's
at the
fine,
last day of New
that's
York,
fine, everything's
we all went to a Chicago bar to watch
you know,
the Bears game,
You get a question
and
wrong
luckily it
sometimes.
was like
Griffin
half an
got a lot of
ounce
questions wrong
that
today.
they like
I got
when the
very
Bears
few
won, they just
questions
gave
wrong
out
today.
free half
And I
ounces
think
of
the
Malort
good
to
thing
everybody,
coming out
and
of
so I
this
was forced
They're
to
like,
drink
"Please
it.
take this
for
off of
whoever
our
plays
hands."
Griffin
at the
now,
Yeah,
whether
it's
in
so
the next
bad.
match or in the
It's
future,
so bad.
is that he's having a hell of a season. But if you watch this match, you can tell he is very mortal. He can be defeated. I highly encourage you to do so. Could someone please do that for me, preferably in the next match? That would be great for me. Just get him out of here.
Now, Bibbs, you will be facing Newman again at Spectacular.
Oh
for
my
King
God,
Arthur
that's
Shazam
I was
for
gonna
the
say,
Tag
yeah.
Team
Why is he
titles
asking
belt.
someone else to do it?
Are
He
we
can do it
looking for
himself.
revenge
That's
against
right.
the Exchange? I'm kind of seeing like a rivalry between the Exchange and the Quirky Mercs right now.
Yeah, sure. I like rivalries are fine. Vengeance is stupid, and I've learned that the hard
William,
way
Malort is what
when
you
I
use
try
to unclog your
avenge,
drain.
our team
Ew.
today. You know, they say
I thought
I
Malort
would
is
still
what
feel bad for the
drains.
drain.
you should always save 2 trivia questions, one for your opponent and one for yourself. And I think that's something we can all take to heart. It's not about revenge. It is about competing. It is about trying to prove how much you know about something that we all really love. And whatever rivalry I may have with Griffin Newman, and I hope to play him again and again, and I hope
I
to
want
beat
to see
him
them
next
play
time.
again immediately.
And the time after that, and preferably
That was
the time
great.
after that, and then he can have one. But then I'll do it again. We all love movies. We're all here because we love movies. That's the important thing, and that's something that even in a rough day, what did we get to do today? We got to go out there. We got to have some fun. We got to talk about movie trivia. We got to maybe remind some people about some great movies. And yeah, loss or no loss, that's a victory.
Or movies you've
Always
never heard of in
amazing
your
and
life.
part of
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, great movies like
the big part of
Walking
that for me
Tall
is he
2.
said, and go out there. Now,
I'm gonna
very
go watch
excited that the next time we
Dodgeball.
face him, we'll be out.
No, you're not, lady. You have
I'm-
Twilight
the,
to finish.
The digital era
That's true.
has worn me down. I don't think. This
I
is
only
most
have the
tired
last
I've
2
been
left to
in a
watch, and I'm
match.
probably
So do
gonna watch
I.
them
I can't imagine how
tomorrow
good it
during
feels.
the
I'm very
day.
excited for
I'm like
Spectacular. I'm very
halfway
excited that it's going to
through.
be
Ah,
a
no,
match that we get to
20
experience
minutes
side by
in.
side,
I
because
regret
when
I
we
regret
get to
every
be
second
with our players.
recommending
I
this
loved
for
hanging
bar
out with
trivia.
Brendan.
Come on,
Every
it's
second.
easier after you get
Option, so
through New
Feeling
Moon.
Spectacular is going to be a different animal.
They are
Eclipse is
all-
not
like,
that
honestly,
bad.
for
they are
trivia,
all
though,
so
like,
L when you just,
it's
like,
a
turn off
lot
your
of
computer.
info.
I
Like, there's a lot of names and
Volturi
Volturi and tribes and different werewolves and like there's a lot and like a lot. I don't know if you guys are doing actors.
movie.
Oh my god, the last
very
movie there's like
excited for the
everybody you've
next time
ever
we
heard of
face
that wasn't
the
an
Stock
A-lister
Exchange
yet.
to be like this, because at worst,
I just
we
yeah,
lose
like Lee
and I get to
Pace.
hang out with
Lee
these
Pace
awesome
is in that
folk. When
movie.
we win, we get to jump
Lee
up and down and
Pace,
make up
Remy
voices.
Malek's
That'll
in
be
that
better
movie.
first.
Like,
Yep.
And
Yeah.
not crazy,
Crazy.
although I do have to go to work.
He's the
after
elemental
this.
guy.
I do have a therapy session later today, so that's really going to help out a lot.
Yeah, he
And
does
of
like the
course,
earthquake.
I get to
Remy
go,
Malek does the
stay
earthquake.
home,
He's the
rather,
earthquake
with
guy.
this particular lovely.
He splits the earth and it's like
Lovely. Oh,
2001
David
to space,
Schlossky.
like it opens up like to the gates of hell. It's like, oh my god, it's so
Polish
stupid.
Before we see you again or spit polish, that's fine too. Well,
I keep my
gentlemen-
therapist with me always. Her name is Duncan. She's
Well,
lovely.
gentlemen, we
Dunkin'
will
Donuts.
see you shortly at Spectacular.
His
And one
Dunkachino.
last thing, Bibs, before I let you
Yeah.
go.
Ugh.
I love my soap.
Yay! You've got the glow in the dark ghost soap. That's awesome. I hope you enjoy that. And I just want to say one more thing. Thank you so much for that. And Griffin, one last thing. I loved you as Gwildor. Thank you so much.
Thank
Oh,
you guys. We'll see you at
shade.
Spectacular.
This is the tournament. This is what the tournament
Yeah,
does.
this is what everything's
It gives
been.
you.
Yeah, I mean,
action.
having these two play
It
together.
really,
is just-
really
Yeah,
puts
does
you in a
anybody
place
have
where
an
you
intact
watch-
bracket?
I doubt it.
No.
I doubt
God
it.
no.
There can't be any.
Yeah.
way. I think of one of the ultimate busters was Barbarian beating Paul, and then Paige beating Ben, probably for a lot of people.
See, Barbarian beating Paul, I mean, like, I guess, like, on paper, because Paul's, like, a belt holder and everything, but I think just because I know Craig so well that, like, he just hadn't gotten his fair shot to do it. Like, last year, I think I was supposed to play Jader last year after I beat RB3, and he was going to play someone else. I can't remember who it was, and then we were going to play each other. Like, that was the plan. Like, the two rookies were going to play each other. But, yeah, that didn't happen.
And then he goes on
Rio
to play
beating Liz.
that's a
That
big
was-
one too.
I
His-
mean,
his
someone
run was
someone
nice.
saw that coming by drafting David Del Rio. I can't remember who it was. Someone had faith
Fair
in-
enough.
in David Del Rio in a late round, but his name escapes me. I don't know.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Okay, before we talk about this one, I want to run through a couple messages that we have gotten. One from Streamlabs from Farrell, and he says, "Do not forget, you guys need to play Ben in beer pong in December." Might have to make that happen.
They don't want the
for
smoke, Farrell.
Spectacular.
They don't want the smoke.
I think Molly wants the smoke. We've heard
I'm
Molly's
0
pretty
and 4 in
good.
Schmoedown. I am undefeated in the Schmoedown realm in beer pong.
Molly
Oh.
apparently is
Yeah.
pretty good. So
The Daemons talk a lot.
Yeah,
of
me
crap.
and Alex are pretty good.
I mean,
at
I
beer
got to get a good partner. For sure. But yeah.
And the next one comes from Tim, getting back into Schmoedown here. If Griffy wins the singles tourney, he has to be picked for Rookie of the Year unanimously if he wins both singles and teams title spectacular for.
Well, if he wins,
Yeah. I mean, that's
I mean, he'd
probably
be
a
double
lock.
belt holder without losing a match the whole
If he's
It'd be a
year.
lot.
if he's double belted, I think it's unanimous. But I do have to give it up for both Nikki and Thomas. I think whoever comes out with the Star Wars belt,
I
like,
agree.
it's
I agree.
it's very recency bias, and I know it's just the Star Wars movie, but the level of specificity that you have to go into that league, and especially now with what the questions are, almost having to memorize scripts. Okay, PJ, I'm down. I have to get you sober, PJ, because you become a little sloppy. I saw you. I saw you after all that Malort, PJ.
We're getting
But
the tea.
It's loving sloppy.
Where is
Like
Where is it?
you know how actors are bad at being drunk? I'm like, I love you so much. That's PJ though. That's literally PJ. Like when there's like, I just respect you. That's PJ. Like he's just like, it's all compliments. It's all buying you drinks. It's so funny. I love
PJ's
PJ
with
to
us
death.
at the POV house, so now we know. Now we
No,
know.
nice.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna show up with cups and holsters, and, like ping pong balls, and those like ML belts and everything like that.
I wonder if we can bring our beer pong table with
I've
us
got a
and like
fold-out one
check
here
it
too,
on
Molly.
the plane.
I've got a fold out.
Only you would bring a beer pong table across the country.
You gotta have home court advantage or something.
It bounces right. It bounces.
Yeah.
Molly halfway through. Is this court regulation size or what?
It's got a really shitty bounce actually, so that's
Wow.
my advantage is that I'm
Exactly.
used to playing on it.
Hey, fair
No,
enough.
but
fair
I
enough.
do want to give some I really feel like both I have faith in Thomas. He's my faction mate, but like the run that Nikki has been on is nothing short of literally spectacular, no pun intended. And so I'm so looking forward to seeing them play. And I'm sure like Griffin deserves all the praise he's getting, but I do feel like being undefeated, either one, whoever wins is undefeated in the Star Wars League for the year. Both rookies, both taking down like pretty big names in this league. And so I think it should be a closer vote. If Griffey's double belted, it's his. But I think that if he's one belt and it's teams, it should be very close. If it's one belt and it's singles, the singles tournament might be the hardest tournament to win. But and especially beating Marisol, but also beating Shazam. Like, so it's, I think it's a conversation if he wins one belt. I think if he wins both, it's not a conversation. I'm willing to admit that.
Yeah, I agree. I definitely think the Star Wars players have a great shot. I mean, you talked about the people they beat. The largest victories they had. Thomas beat Demolanta and Nikki beat Alex. I mean, those are two big victories for each of them that could put them over the top for that. Okay, Molly, relax. Relax.
It used to be impressive.
The shade. Okay, but yeah,
Alex won Fall Guys too, so you know. I have more crowns in Fall Guys than Alex, so you know you guys can have the Star Wars belt.
But look, Griffy wins by the slightest of margins. We talked about it. Everything in this match was going against him. 4 points in the first round, opponent's choice in the next round, and then it's that 3-point question that stumped Bibbs, that dodgeball question, which is very shocking, but also sometimes you just don't know it. And it's a quote that he just didn't get. And now Griffin Newman's awaiting the winner of Janine and Barbarian, which either one's going to be a great match, but I know that we're all probably calling for Janine here. Ben, I don't know about you. What you're thinking for that one?
I'm going to go Barbarian for that one. Like, nothing against Janine. I just know that the reason behind the dossier is Barbarian. The reason behind Khan and King Arthur and everything the exchange has done to get this lead is Barbarian. So like this guy, I feel like he puts Bateman to shame with how much he strategizes and studies and like analyzes, man. Like this guy is like Charlie Day, just like if you
this year for sure. This year,
last year, you know, like I feel like, you know, he was around Merle and Roca and Bateman, like, you know, he was like, guys, I love this game, but I'm still, you know, like I'm a rookie, like I'll help you out. But now, like he got retained by Gucci. He knew what he wanted to do. He did this all rookie draft, and it has paid off. It has paid off, and so I'm going Barbarian for that reason, because like
it's very fair.
He lives and breathes this game. If you could have seen the shouting match him and Brendan Meyer got into in Brooklyn, and it wasn't even about anything serious, because Brendan was like, I think it should have been you and Griffy in the teams tournament. He's like, no, let me explain why. And they were just like going back and forth about it. So they do love this game, but I'm going Barbarian for that reason.
That's fair. That is very fair. Well, Molly, Brian, any final thoughts before we wrap up here?
It was a long time since we've seen an overtime match in singles, at least.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So it's always fun to see it. And
I think it was probably like Bateman and Ethan.
Yeah, I think so. It's a while ago.
Yeah,
it wasn't a tournament match. It was before the tournament started, I believe.
Yeah.
So it has been a while. So, but yeah, any final thoughts before we wrap up, guys?
I'm excited to see them both at Spectacular. I'm
That's
glad Bibbs isn't completely over with yet. He's got Shazam, and it's going to be a good show.
Agreed. All right, everybody. Well, there it is. Our reaction.
All 7 hours of it.
Yeah.
And that's
we'll talk about that
stipulations
later.
for the Roca match.
Yeah.
Well, thank you to everyone who has joined us for the last hour or so. This has been a fun play-along reaction. Ben, thank you so much for hanging out with us and joining us. Definitely want to have you back eventually next season. As
next
matches.
Season. Crazy.
I mean, it's a little whiles away, but it'll be here very, very quickly. We'll be back tomorrow for Janine and the Barbarian. We'll be doing a reaction to that one, and Jill will be with us. And then just a shameless plug for us. Tomorrow is our Twilight Bar movie trivia for the patrons, everybody. If you want to join in on that, our patrons will be competing in some bar movie trivia, and we have 4 special guests joining us. 4 people from the Schmoedown community are joining us in that trivia. And so if you're interested, check out that link. And before we head out, actually, I'll let Ben. Ben, why don't you plug everywhere you're at so people who may not know where you're at, know where to find you.
Just everywhere with the Ben Goddard, y'all. We do watch alongs on Friday on my Patreon, just like everybody else does. We're watching through the extended edition of Lord of the Rings because those are my Christmas movies. So we're on 2 towers and we're breaking it up like in part 1 and part 2. So we're doing part 1. So join that. And then I'll probably be streaming on Twitch right after this. So everywhere with the Ben Goddard, guys. Twitch, Patreon, Twitter, Instagram, all that stuff.
Awesome.
There it is.
Thank you, Brandy.
There it is, Brandy. Thank you.
Yeah, big shout out, Ben. Thank you so much again for joining us. And for all of us here at POV, to everyone in the chat, thank you guys so much. Have a great rest of your Wednesday. I'll catch you guys tomorrow.